Okay, for this week, we're looking at Module 13. Our reflection this week is on copyright laws. So, after reviewing the copyright and fair use websites, which areas surprised you most? Um, for me, it was pretty interesting. I didn't realize just how complex they were. I mean, really, I pretty much thought just about anything you record without purchasing originally or without getting consent from the distributor, I figured it was pretty much copyright law infringement or pirating. However, there's a lot of different areas where you could still use stuff with the fair use, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't really look at that piece before. Um, what examples have you experienced where educators have broken copyright laws? I mean, it's pretty common, I would think, in a lot of areas. I mean, you find it, uh, especially in education, we share a lot of information. So, publications like that, different ones, are pretty common. I know, like the examples from the quiz was like the 60 Minutes or Bill Nye and stuff like that. Like um, non-fictional news related stuff like that, especially history oriented or like the sciences or maths, are pretty commonly used. However, there's a lot of areas to do it correctly if you know what you're doing. So I couldn't honestly tell you how many of them actually acquired all that information or those recordings and stuff correctly according to copyright laws. Uh, I scored fairly well in the fair use quiz. There's a lot of them that just really trip me up as far as different things. Like if you tried to get a copy of 60 Minutes within a week, I mean, I really thought like if you didn't get their permission, you really couldn't do much without it. Or different things like making copies of a original recording, or using things under a subscription like the one database and allow multiple people to use it. A lot of them have are pretty restricted to only having one person use them, but you can pretty much open up to a school, which was a great thing to know as far as how to do it legally to protect yourself while still making cost effective decisions. So that's pretty much what I figured out this week and surprised me the most. Still, really, to me, a complex and difficult thing to understand. I have to do some more research to make sure I'm doing it correctly. That's live for this week.